Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. Tuesday, October 24th, 2017. General daily soulmate love reading. So this relationship, in order for it to come about and really bud and blossom, and you've got the Two of Cups here, okay? It looks like it's definitely a soulmate situation. It's just that something needs to happen in the form of communication, and that's not happening. It needs to take flight, something beyond text message, something beyond just the normal flirting back and forth, like, hey, I like you, you like me, let's flirt. It's been going on for a while. Knight of Wands is coming in to say, hop on that horse and take off. Attempt to be that knight coming in, male or female. And what's going on, though, is the Ace of Swords in the reversal. It's a call to, it's saying that someone is taking a step back before action, and it's due to a situation surrounding the past. Maybe it's an emotional situation, maybe somebody was hurt before, or maybe there's something financial or in the way of work that is really looming over somebody that has to be dealt with and sort of purged before they can have that blank space to invite more emotion from the universe in. But it does feel like they're ready for you. They realize that they love you here, and there's a lot of feeling. It's just they're being stubborn, and it seems like it's necessary, because we have to see these things in ourselves before we can say, hey, that's not working for me anymore. Now, what's going on, and maybe these people that, it feels like somebody is working with multiple people, and maybe these people that you're working with are slow moving. Plans with slow moving people, slow moving affairs. So, but your final outcome, Scorpio, is insight will pass the storm. That's where you find yourself now, some of you, it feels like. Insight will pass the storm. And that lack of communication is going to flip. And a real relationship looks like it's going to come into play here. And there's going to be planning. Right now, it feels like that planning is on hiatus. You know, like, what's your ideal relationship? Or how do you feel about commitment? Or how do you feel about kids? Or if we move in together, where would you like to live? That's on hiatus because it feels like it's just on the cusp here. But there is some major planning and major foundation laying coming in for that Two of Cups relationship. And it's going to be sudden. Sort of overnight. Jupiter, well, let's see here. Jupe. Expansiveness. it does warn against being foolhardy. So maybe just, since it feels like it's cusping, just let it lie. Let it bud. Let this person take a step back and deal with this past issue. Don't be unrealistic. And it speaks of abundance and optimism. Okay. Now so this is calling Scorpio or their significant other is very, very perceptive. And that's very necessary for a Knight of Pentacles situation. Very perceptive. And it's really important for this other partner not to feel controlled or smothered or like they don't have an identity of their own or a life of their own. You know, nobody wants to feel like that. I know anytime that I'm in a relationship and that rears its ugly head, it's like it just diminishes all the feeling that, you know, we might have had for somebody. And it's like, if you just would have let me simmer a little bit. Okay. So it kind of seems like let it lie, because it feels like this other person is good for this other person. They're going to allow for that space. They pick up on keys and signs to where the other person doesn't really necessarily, when you're living together, have to say, I need space. It all happens very naturally, it feels. The miracle of love. I am brought alive by the miracle of love. So definitely that Two of Cups and really feeling brought alive by it and renewed by it. Thank you, Scorpio, for joining me here on House of Cards. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like an extended reading, go ahead and email me at lovemapsforyou@gmail.com. That's lovemaps, the number 4, and the letter U @gmail.com. Take care, and I'll see you shortly.